Well, you know, like I don't believe he had a way actually to win like whatever he does. GG, well played, bro.
I must step down.
Oh my god. Bro, what is... Oh my... What in the world was that, though? Oh, he just increased the chances, right? Yeah. Commend your skill, bro. That was like, you know, that was just an awesome run. Just an awesome... Yet another awesome run for Starship DK. This deck feels just incredible. I don't even like, you know, cannot even start to explain how overpowered like this deck feels. Hello, welcome to the stream. Have you ever seen or even thought of the combo? Oh my bro. Who else would try it if not me, right? I'm showing it one time. That is how you win games right now. How are you doing there? This dude will have nightmares today. That was not even close, right? Top 100. Today we're playing this deck, which is my new recent addition, updated a triple blood Starship DK, and it features an addition of a Scarab Keychain. I was thinking about like this card to be specifically helpful for you in an early game, just to like, you know, to you know, smoothen up the curve, but it can also give you extra Dirty Rats, extra Guiding Figures, extra Wild Pyros, extra Poison Brass, and also extra Dark Gift Lord or whatever that is, like, yeah, Creature of Madness. The cards that actually can give you, for example, Soulbound Spires or Chillfallen, right? For an additional draw with Dark Gifts, all of that good stuff. Might create a second copy, might give it a reborn. Like a lot of really cool 2-drops, even in Dimension Core, right there, kind of like another Starship piece from a Scarab Keychain. It can actually potentially win you a game if you like high roll a really good 2-drop. You can still have like some kind of draws, you know, as a 2-drop. Like for example Price Vendor or something like this. Like this is kind of like a tech card, more on the side of actually trying your luck there with this card and try to actually win out of it. Like usually, obviously, if you get like some kind of 2-drop like a Blood Tap or like whatever that is, even a Hammer is just kind of nice, but like, you know, you might have not really a good 2-drop. I mean, it can happen, obviously, but I was thinking about like this can be in some games what actually makes the difference, like between winning an early game and losing it, right? This might be actually something that actually provides you an extra variability, and the sacrifice for Scarab Keychain was like a Chillfallen Baron plus an Ancient of Yore. That's less draws for us, but that is kind of like, as I said, kind of like high roll. So I was like thinking about this deck specifically. It was doing extremely well for me. We climbed kind of a lot, but didn't like lose too much with it, like maybe a couple of games in like about 10. So like this is kind of like what I want to play a little more. But for now, guys, check the stats out there. Only 11% of you guys are actually sub. Make sure to fix that stuff for me, please. Make an old man happy right there. Make sure to comment under the video, like it, and if you comment, you know for sure I will reply to that one as always, like I reply to each and every comment so far. For a year already. Like it's been a year, and we kind of like celebrating a birthday right there for my YouTube channel. A first year, but hopefully not the last, you know. And by the way, if you ever wanted to send a streamer for the content, like if you're enjoying the content so far, like for quite a while, make sure to do so. You know, every coin helps and makes the streamer and his family, you know, as happy as it can ever be. But for now, let's jump right in. Maria. I was feeling awkward whatsoever, but if you even like high roll after, it's, you know, it is what it is. Against the mage, Guiding Figure is obviously here. Well, we were lacking like, you know, some room to breathe. He was like having like a blast on an early game. We couldn't like, you know, do anything. We had to be kind of like defensive. So yeah. Arcane and Artificer. Okay. Not too much. Let's go with a Guiding Finger. Has to clean it up with a Proton Cannon. or whatever that is. Primordial Glyph, interesting. I'm not sure he has. Oh, you obviously high roll that clear. Okay, well, why not? Well, why not? Okay. And just roll here. Arkonite Defense Crystal is a really good tome deck. Resonance Coil into a 2 to use, that is a thank you, I would say. Sanguine Infestation, that is. We need to keep these things rolling for us. Next turn is probably an Arkonite Defense Crystal. Going into Hero Power. Okay. Well, Sanguine Infestation actually kills us 3-2, but we don't really have the room now for the cards, right? You know, we'll burn something. I don't really like that. And don't really like that. Can do a Dreadhound, Hero Power, Scarab Keychain. How about Scarab Keychain into another Guardian Figure? Can I get that? I guess not. Let's go with the Arkonite Defense Crit. So we still have to, like, you know, prepare that stuff, even though it just like doesn't trade like too well, but it is what it is. There's a Primordial Glyph. 0 cares in the world about your armor right there. He'll probably still have like Sleet Skaters too. Kind of like a defensive deck. I'm not sure why. Why would you need so much, like, you know, so much armor? So. Okay. Why would you need so much armor zone? Do you have enough room? And so yeah, we kind of have exactly enough room for this. This is nice. This is nice. And let's go. So now we have kind of like a full setup. But we need a Soulbound Spire, like at least one. Protoss Mage, okay. Foreign Cannon. And destroy says 0-2 out there, okay. Vampiric Blood. Soulbound Spire. Kinda need that stuff. Okay, let's go with this one. Dreadhound. Boom, boom, dead, right? Kind of like, you know, a decent turn, I would say. A decent turn. Have a Guardian Figure plus a Vampiric Blood and 4 extra health next turn if we need that. I need a Soulbound Spire really badly there. Plus I need my Dither Rats, you know. Okay. Weird, but I take it. I guess we're going for a draw anyway, so like, you know, so we can play a Guardian Finger here, because why not? Or here's a Soulbound Spire for us, finally. Finally a Soulbound Spire for us. Oh, and a Silk Station, bro. That is nice. That is nice. I don't believe a Travel Agent is good here. Like, Puppet, you know, Puppet Series is kind of cool, but not really that much. Let's go with a Silk Station here. We need him to clear. He'll probably have the clear at some point with the first Colossus. After that, we can like, you know, easily launch. A Silk Station for an activation, by the way. But I guess we'll activate, like, with an Orbital Moon. We have to set that up. How do we do that? So I'll probably hope for a Duran at some point. Ghost Face, interesting. Another Soulbound Spire, like we have to do that, unfortunately. Have to do that. We need 10 mana for the full combo to activate. Okay, oh, that's fine. Orbital Moon. Or Remorseless. I guess Remorseless is better. Because it's kind of drawn. And we need some stuff out there. Need some stuff. You can do, you know, you can do a goal. I'm kind of like not in a rush, because the first Colossus has to go out, right? First Colossus has to go out, has to like clear all of that. Ancient of Yorm, fine. Like, it's a waiting room for an Exodar too, like, you know. Do you force a Colossus out, like the first one here? I think it's not a bad idea. It's not a bad idea. Unfortunately, we will lack a draw now. Let's force a Colossus out. Let me see, bro. That's an aggressive play. You have to respond with a Colossus here. It just has to happen. Something from turn 0. Think about it. Pretender. Just a freeze, really? That's not strong. I'm not sure what is that. Not sure what's that turn. I hope for it to actually hit that thing. Okay. It's not too bad. That's a wildfire. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, come on, bro. So we have a couple of consecutive turns for our Starship. I'm not actually launching it before I get an Exodar. Probably. Like, I'm not threatened here, so why should I? Like, we have so many board clears. We have our last 8 cards in the deck is 2 reds and an Exodar, right? That's a lot of cards that we actually, like, you know, desperately need. Bro, it will heal us just for 2, even if you're tackling, you know, like a normal person. But yeah. Whatever. Oh, here is a dual ride for us. I guess he has at least 1 Colossus, like 100%, but he has Sleet Skaters too. Have to keep that in mind. Let's go. Oh my god, you have a balance? Interesting. Let's go with a Corpse Explosion for now. It's a bad one. Give me a Starship piece, please. Eh. Well, okay. Well, okay. This setup, bro. What is that? What is that? Come on, give me some good draws. Give me some good draws, please. Would really appreciate that. Why is a Firestone not showing up? I'm actually kind of curious here. No, so it's not a Firestone, not like, you know, Not an HSDD, right? Nothing shows up. Interesting. Okay, finally a Firestone. Finally an Exodar. Okay. So what do we do here? That's a lot of damage. 18 damage to his face. Like, do we care though? I don't believe so. Exodar.
Let's see here.
A wild pyro. It's 6, right? It's 6, yeah. I'll get like what? 4, right? 4. If you just like do a wild pyro. Have one more corpse explosion here, so and that's it, so it's by the way. Okay, fine.
Hurry up.
I see a Colossus, bro. Oh, that's a really bad roll. Oh, come on, where are my, like, you know... Where are my guys that actually, like, you know, summon a Death Rattle minion? At least, you know? What is your Colossus count, by the way? I'm not sure. Okay. Okay. Show me the first one. Like, at least we got away one of his bounces, right? Have Vampiric Blood, Scarab Keychain, here's a Colossus. Is it enough though? No, it's not, right? Okay. It's not enough to kill a Starship here. Interesting. That was weird. Do we have any damage? Need 1 damage. You have really few options to actually find it in a tide pool. Go with the flow doesn't help him. Now you have 0 options as far as I'm... No, yeah, 0 options. Exactly. Okay.
Thorns from shadow.
Let me see a second Colossus here. Okay, that's pretty good, you know? I would say that is fine. I actually didn't need that, right? It had its own spell burst. Oh my, forgot about that. Could have 1 extra 10 drop. Not like it matters too much, but could have it. Forgot about that. That's a lot of heal. As I said, like, he has lead scares too in his deck. We can get Ceaseless from here. That's pretty nice. Ceaseless, maybe a Derat with a double bottle cry. That would be much better. So much better. A Derat with a double bottle cry. That would be just awesome. Presence coil. That feels like he just like spends whatever he has in his hand, just to like, you know, just above the last Colossus that he has. We have kind of like a lot of damage, a lot. And they're at top deck. Oh my god, nice. Might have another Sleet Skater. Might have another Sleet Skater. We have to destroy this, obviously. Do we go for this or do we try? I guess we try. Nah. Go with a hero power. This goes out. I guess it's a little more mana efficient this way. I don't believe like I need that much health. Like I have more than enough right now. The Mind Shield Free Fury, that is actually pretty good. Let's go with this one. Oh, got some bombs and kids there. Okay. 2 more, quite well. 3 cards is a Corpse Explosion, Vampiric Blood, and a Scarab Keychain. Okay. Pretty smooth. Fortune. I guess we have more than enough health. Like he can go for a Colossus. And he doesn't have like he has like 1 less bounce, like 100%. That's at least we know, right? It is the least that we know here. Corpse Explosion. Can't even kill anything. We should just like go face with everything and whatever. Now let's just like do that because he will have a Colossus at some point. Well, next time lethal. If you have a Colossus, you have to do it right now. All the lead skaters are gone. Like I'm not sure you can like outperform that stuff. You need like a couple of good bounces outside.
Few cards remain.
A couple of really good bounces. I don't believe like you have more, like a lot. You didn't even find a second Colossus, really? It's such a pity, bro. Don't tell me a Colossus is the last card of the entire thing. Really? Really? Did that happen for you? Colossus, like a second Colossus is the last card of your deck? Have 40 damage.
Cards don't fail me now.
Well, you know, like I don't believe he had a way actually doing like whatever he does. He didn't even show any kind of bones, like to show us that all he wanted was a Colossus. Like I just like think a second Colossus just like doesn't save him. Yeah, like I just simply think so. We just have too much of an HP here. For some reason, I remember this nickname.
Sacrifice is mine.
Is that one of my friends? Yo, yeah.
Get back to work.
Okay. Exodar is still there, like, you know. Can actually try it out. It's early. We can do that. Like this way we can afford to actually launch even without, right? Too much of a combo, like not even like a full Starship there. Let's try it out. Like it's better for us to actually have it in the hands and not like a plus against like a Death Knight. It will be a slow game, I guess. Oh my god. I forgot like a rainbow menagerie exists. Because that is, as far as I remember, the only deck that actually features this card, Rainbow Menagerie. Yep, exactly. Okay. Well, I'm in a huge trouble. I don't really have anything here. Has a 3-drop with a +4/+5. He has to play it. Yeah. Well, we have the kill here. Like, I mean... Have the kill here. Do we even bother? I'll let him train.
Let me think a second.
4 mana. I kinda need a coin. I kinda need a coin. Yeah, Rainbow Menagerie with a Pro Strike and Passive Brass, all the good stuff. Well, that's strong. We're gonna go 2-drop. Well, that's a good 2-drop, I would say. It's a Starship piece, and we actually lacked exactly 1 damage on a Starship, by the way. Exactly 1 damage on a Starship, so... we have full board clear. How convenient. How convenient, though. We can try to go for the red. Like, whatever we take out, it's not like huge, right? And next turn we'll clear. Probably. Well, this soaks a lot of damage, but it's fine. I actually want him to do well. We want him to actually play a Menagerie Jack if he has one. Okay, that's pretty good. I want him to play that, okay? Let's clear. Let's clear here. We have an Exodar next turn, but I don't really need it right away. I need an Arkonite Defense Crystal first. Corpsicle. Okay. Well, that's a lot of damage, by the way. I don't like that. He just needs a little more. Just needs a little more. Kind of value my coin here, unfortunately. The next Exodar coin Orbital Moon. Next turn. If they're still alive. That's it? Really? That's it, really? Well, in such a case, okay. It should be enough. He doesn't really have any more corpses. I cannot, like, you know, play an Orbital Moon on a Starship anyway. So... I guess it should be a GG for him, like, you know, he has to remove this. And he has to spend something like a Corpsicle on it, not to give us more health. This way he gives us 4 armor, after that he procs something like a Hero Power, destroys the second one, gives us even more armor, deals 3 damage, And after that we can just like go with an Exodar coin and the game is over, right? Well, should be, right? At least. That's actually a pretty good addition. Creature of Madness. Oh, you got it from a Creature of Madness. That is a mistake, you know. Well, you won't be able to still like copy the Starship because it has an elusive now, right? Well, here's a Frost Strike for him. Okay, that's nice. Now we kill a second one here, and we're kind of good to go. Like we kill both of those, so the game is over. Yeah, yeah. GG, well played, bro.
I must step down.
GG, well played. Oh. That was a nice game, by the way. Well, that shows off like how exactly Manager is doing right now. Sometimes you might not have a response, but that is not like the deck that I'm playing that doesn't have a response, like a response is early on. Like we're playing Starship specifically to have a good early presence on that is actually a nice thing. We play Starship DK specifically because we want an early presence on the board. We have the cards like that actually can do some dirty stuff in an early game, flood the board, gain advantage, and win out of it, considering just like simply even a Starship, by the way. Soul Searching. My. Okay, let's go. Forgot about that card. That is kind of like a really sweet one. It's a way for you to multiply Starship pieces. Not like this early in the game, but like, you know what I'm talking about, right? We still have a really good 2-drop for us to play out, so we're fine. We're not in a rush to actually do a soul searching here. We hope for a 3-drop, obviously. 3-drop, or even 2-drop, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with a 2-drop. It's probably a Zarimi Priest. Probably so. Do we go for soul searching? Like next time we do a Nightmare Lord Ceaseless anyway. At some point he will find like, do we need like this with 5 corpses? Do we even need that? I would rather like find something interesting. A card. Not even a minion. I can find like one. Chillfallen is the best choice for us. Do we need a corpse here? Fine. I'm not ready for soul searching. Let's just try to hire go for a Nightmare Lord Xavius after. Maybe at some point, like we kind of like have 5 corpses potentially, right? With this board even. We just like might at some point have a Chillfallen. Nice. That's a Nightmare Lord Xavius right now. And obviously Starship Piece. Yeah, obviously Starship Piece. Let's go. That's an Arkonite Defense Crystal next. Puppeteer. Is that a Control Priest? Why would you put a Puppeteer in your deck? In this meta? Against an Ashaman? Really? Against an Ashaman? Is that like your, you know... Is that like your plan to win? To copy an Ashaman? King Plush is not like playable for you. Like what are other like decks that are actually playable? 2 Puppet Sitters, bro. Why? Like why? There are no decks where this is like usable, except something like mine. Except like something like mine. Oh my god. Except something like mine. Okay, now we know for sure we need a guide figure, like from soul searching. Better if we have 2. Better if we have 2, right? Copy to a light bomb, bro. What is your deck? What is this Pokemon, bro? Two Puppet Series, light bomb. You're dead already against the Negro. Already dead. You skipped like 4 turns. Okay, 3. All you had like a light bomb and a couple of Puppet Series. Bro, what is that? How is it even real? Double Durarad. I mean, like, I have 0 clue what kind of... Maybe a Tyrande, right? Maybe a Tyrande deck. In such a case, one needs that, actually. Light Bomb is pretty good against Paul, I guess. No! They have drinks! They have Holy Drink, and your Light Bombs have, like, does nothing on the board. Because all of those minions have Divine Shield. And on turn 6, they have a full board equipped like with a Divine Shield, and they have a 1-2 buff, right? 1-2 buff from a sunscreen, so you cannot even kill it. Like, oh my god, this is so bad. How do you win? Oh my god, I don't know. It's I don't even know. Let's give him a Durarad here. I'll even copy here. Oh my god. That's pretty good. Oh my. This is so bro. What is this deck? It's kind of like a what, a 25% win rate deck on the ladder, but it happens to like to be fine against me. There's a Zill for you. Get a 1/1 copy, I beg you, bro. Another Durarad. Well, you'll get another Durarad from us. I was doing that specifically with the purpose for him to get a 6/5 out on the board for us, It's kind of huge. Greater Healing Potion. Who played this? Who on earth from a streamer would play this so someone can think, like, can be debated to think this is a good idea? Who on earth would do that? Who did this to this man right there? Who? Oh my god. Who did this to him? I don't even know. Like, we can do Sanguine, like, why not? And draw a lot of cards. Let's go. Arcane Defense Crystal for us, nice. And draw a lot of cards. And this goes here. Don't really, not really a fan of, killing a Chillfallen here, like, for some weird reason. He will play, he will Durarad your Durarad, because you Durarad, yes he did. Please get an Arkonite Defense Crystal out of my hand for the sake of Puppet Sitter, please. Get this thing out of my hand, bro. Come on. Oh my god, that is so... Oh, how are you... Oh my god. How is this even real? How is this even a thing, bro? Oh. I'm not sure, like, I'm shredding a lethal, not doing anything, like, anything at all, like, 0 win conditions were played by me here. I'm shredding a lethal, being kind of like a dream matchup for him. You know, I'm not sure, like, what is it? Moonwell. Zero clue. Like, what is this? It's not even an imbue. It's some random, you know, play a lot of cards stuff. I'm have zero idea. Like, do we launch and end this? Oh, he has... Probably he has 2 repackages too in his hand. Like... 100%. Soul Searching. Let's go, I guess, right? Let's get an Exodar. Didn't find one. Dirty Rats. Okay, let's go. Or here you go. That's kind of an imbue still. Finally a Tyrande. As I said, that was probably a Tyrande. Tyrande Priest. And I said, like, you know... That was probably the case. As I saw it. Something with a dark gift. Like, we still need an Exodar. Like, I kind of want a backup plan. Well, I hope to actually get out an Aviana from him. But it's kind of like a late stage of the game. It's not like it will matter, I think. It's not like it will matter, I think. I can kill it. Somewhat 6 damage. We can try to go for a lethal, actually. You know? Is it possible for us? Well, it is, but we have to, like, really be lucky. Attack a Tyrande, make it a 1/5, and then roll a dragon, 12/7 dragon from this, and for it to have a 50/50 to attack Tyrande. She'll deal 10 damage straight from here. No. He has a repackage, like I'm 100% certain he does. Has a repackage here. I'm not sure. We need some draws, so like Vampiric Blood into Sanguine into another Vampiric Blood. Oh my god, I have only board clears and an Orbital Moon, bro. So he'll get it sis out, right? Okay. Okay.
Freedom is fleeting.
No one cares.
Will is my whim.
Well, you know, it's kind of interesting that this Raza goes out after Tyrande and after Aviana. Right? So, come on, what is this drone? Wait, what is this drone? It's actually a good board to get a repackage, right?
Death calls.
It's actually a good board to get a repackage. Yeah, well, kinda. But without an Exodar, I just like cannot afford this, I think. I don't have too many draws.
Death calls.
I think this is the right turn. I think this is the right turn. Like, we have all the board clears in the world. So, unless he has, like, a Zarimi combo for some reason. Oh, here you go, it says. It's 1? Oh, it's 0. Okay. I'm Raza. Well, he knew for sure how it says there. But now we're trying lethal. You know? And actually, I'm not sure that the Ceaseless was playable. Well, he has a Corpse Explosion. I mean, you know, can deal 7 damage into your face and do a Corpse Explosion if he took it away. It doesn't even think of it though. Champions of Azeroth. Dude, are we really gonna lose against this guy? Come on, give me a top deck of an Exodar to finish this off. Or Sanguine Infestation. Or Vampiric Blood, fine. I just like want to scroll through the deck a little like faster, you know? That's it. That's all I want. Don't give me Kil'jaeden in top deck, because that is like a dead card. Okay, thank you. He still has one more imbue stuff here, right? One more imbue stuff in. He can play his whole hand right now as well. Malorn without an imbue. Okay. Feels like he doesn't really need imbues anymore, right?
Not all.
Prophet Melon for extra heal. It's fine. We still have one more, like, you know, Wild Pyro here. 4-5, okay. Oh, it's a heal, you know. Finally, oh my god, that was so, you know, so weird. How many pieces do we have? 5. Exactly enough for us, right? Two Soulbounds, one Guardian Figure. Can play one Guardian Figure, one more, right? It's a room for 4. We'll summon 2 from each. Yeah, we can play one here. Oh, come on. Fine. I just play something like this. If he has a repackage, we have like 4 cards in our deck, so it's not like that bad. I'm not sure what he won from Lorenzo. Maybe a 20 damage Cine, right? 20 damage kind of god. But it's not like that much. It cannot like clear the board, cannot do anything. Draw 3 cards with any minions you draw. Oh, nice says, bro. Oh, nice imbue, bro. That's your second one, right? Directly into. Okay. Oh my mind. Hello there. Can you get a third one too? You know, that would be great. Oh my god, bro, what is? Oh my! What in the world was that, though? That was too easy, I would say. It was a long game. He played everything like he had, but it was too weird and too easy, I would say. I'm actually like, you know, a little sad I cannot like play a triple, like a Starship Death Knight. Okay, that's just like not say a triple blood, because the BBU is actually a really good deck too, like a Starship deck. Like I'm kind of sad like I don't really have more time to play a Starship. Like actually any kind of Starship deck is awesome right now on the ladder, like any one of those. Like pick any Starship deck, like any class that runs a Starship, just like, you know, fill your deck with a Starship going on for you, and you'll be fine, like with a 50+% win rate right now on the ladder, like whatever you do. If you don't have like a 50% win rate after like 20 games, play a little more and you would and you get it, right? Because that's probably like you were unlucky, just like a little. Well, at least it's a fill-in of it, right? At least that's a fill-in that I have from it. Fine, travel agent it is.
Reporting for duty.
Oh, don't tell me you don't have like anything here. Let's force him to trade. I cannot believe that stuff. That you don't have any kind of like cheap cost spells. Really now. Well, that changes a lot of things. Well, that changes a lot of things. Oh, whenever you cast... Well, Frost Strike is a little better. Because it can give us Remorseless Winter for mass board clear. Corpsicle is like non-zen card. I need corpses, so... Okay. Well, that's weird, you know. How do you not have any kind of buffs? Is that a tree paladin? But they still do that. Like, they still do have buffs. Okay. Okay. Nightmare Lord for a Zill or Starship Pieces. Let's go. Wow, Pyro Charge. Oh, this is fun. For an early game. Have like a Soulbound Spire into Dreadhound here. Can probably go with an Arkonite Defense Crystal too, I think. So weird. Like, what is happening on the board here? Let's even know. It's a 3 damage guy. 5. I play minion, no one cares. Sanguine. Bro, I have so many good turns here, like I cannot even start like Sanguine. Do we really have to skip like an Arkonite Defense Crystal here just to have an awesome turn? Is it like a reality we're living in here? We kinda need a draw to get a Ditterad, you know?
My certainty is gone.
Fine. Oh my god. It's getting better and better. We can do that right at some point. Do go for him. Let's just be a little more mana efficient. As a doggy, will be still out there at some point. If he doesn't have hero powers that summons, he might just like not have minions, you know? He might just like not. Or something more. Okay, now he has an Ursul plus a Shroud so like 100%, right? Here's an Ursul, and we need a Dururad. Dururad this turn or the next one, right?
What's your dream destination?
What's your dream destination? Fairy Tale Forest is a draw. Okay. For us to get it there right here. We're at 11 HP by the way. If you get an Ursal out, the game is over probably, but if you don't, that might be a problem. Soulbound Spire. 0 reds for us. Can get an Exodar, Zilliax, and well, 2 and 5, right? 40% for a draw. 40% for a draw here. No, here's a Jared for us. Okay. Come on, get me an Ursal. Nice. Oh my god. That's sweet, man. That's just sweet. Still have Echelon result, still a damage, you know, still a damage. Let's heal here as much as possible. I think that is, you know, that is fine. We healed for quite a much. He doesn't have an Ursal anymore. We found our way to actually get it there, right there, right? And we found our way to, like, you know, to grasp the Cine from his hand. He shouldn't be able to actually have, like, enough now. See, Shanty for 6. Oh my god, that is so painful. That is so painful, bro. And you cannot even kill a Pyro. You cannot even kill a Pyro, bro. How you doing? Oh my god. Nah, that shouldn't be, like, you know, any close to you. Well, Lynessa plus, you know, Izera Awakens is still strong. And we don't really, like, have too much of a health gain here. See Shani yet another one. Another Lexus, okay. I guess that's a Corpse Explosion plus Sanguine, right? Because, like, who cares? Or maybe a Zill. Or maybe a Zill. Zill is strong. And it's an instant heal. See, Shani is, like, not really that great. Another one. Can get a Lynessa out now. And this game will be over like 100% zone. I think this is more efficient. And get it right after. That should be more than okay. We're full HP, he shouldn't be able to ODK us. Lynessa, even with Lynessa, like, I mean, Shaladrazil gives him 5 damage to the whole board, and kind of like gives him a board clear. But... well, here's a Shaladrazil, not even on a, you know, on an empty hand. Here's an Azeri Awakens, okay. Well, he just increased the chances, right? Yeah. Commend your skill, bro. That was like, you know, that was just an awesome run. Just an awesome, yet another awesome run for Starship DK. This deck feels just incredible. I don't even like, cannot even start to explain how overpowered like this deck feels. It feels like against any kind of like matchup, we have so much like, things to offer, so many ways to win them, so much like, sustainability where we need it, so much draw, so much like everything. Like a Scarab Keychain, like I would probably say one Scarab Keychain and one extra draw for Chillfallen might actually balance out a deck, like I think, because at one point of the game, like it was some kind of like early games, right? At one point of the game, we had 7 cards in a deck, and we could not like have a possibility for us to spend the whole mana each turn, like by just like drawing a draw, like for example a Chillfallen, right? We do a Chillfallen and like one more card. After the next turn we draw something like a Sanguine Infestation and play a couple of more. Like we didn't have this way for us to have 3 consecutive efficient turns to get rid of the whole deck and play Kil'jaeden, we had to rely heavily on the luck for like we had only like 1-2 draws or something, and it was not possible for us to draw like the whole deck, and that was like a slight problem. And and that is a point where you actually feel that the deck lacks a little, just a smidge more draw. And maybe one just like extra Chillfallen or an extra Ancient of Yore might just like solve things out. But I just love it too. Scarab Keychains, like if I add one, I usually add 2, like try at least. Like, it's, when I think this card is good, like in an overall deck, I kind of want both of them. Like if I know some card is good, I want both of them. Like I know Chillfallen Baron is kind of awesome card, but it's not like meant to win you games. It's meant to just draw. That's it. Like it's that's simple as it is. But this is for now. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the content. Make sure to hit that sub button. Make sure to check that join button and make an old man happy right there. Make the whole of his family happy right there. If you check the join button. Any coin helps, guys. But for now, that is it for a triple blood Starship Death Knight.